The biggest storm of 2024 hits 20 U.S. states, bringing floods and snowstorms to many places. The East Coast is bracing for the possibility of its heaviest snowfall in 2 years as a major winter storm moves in, bringing flooding to the south. A strong coastal storm hitting the West Coast from midweek is expected to bring rainfall from New York to Washington, D.C. over the weekend. Millions of Americans along the Interstate 95 corridor could face travel difficulties due to snow, ice and rain, and Accuweather flight alerts could also be affected by rapidly deteriorating conditions. Homeowners are being warned to prepare snow gear, while officials are being urged to review their adverse weather plans. After 2 relatively mild winters on the East Coast, the storm could bring the worst snowfall since Nor'easter in 2022, which saw floods of up to 24 inches in Boston. Blizzard conditions also blew 8.5 inches to New York City, while Baltimore got 1.5 inches. As the storm moves north, it is expected to hit cold air, potentially dropping up to 6 inches of snow in the interior Northeast and parts of New England. The most significant winter impacts from the storm will be limited to about 12 hours or so from late Saturday through Sunday evening, said Accuweather senior meteorologist Courtney Travis. The traffic chaos could have been even worse had the storm not made landfall at sea, especially in New England and upstate New York, including the New York Thruway, Massachusetts Turnpike and parts of I-89, I-91, I-93 and I-95. According to the forecaster, ice buildup could lead to buildup on trees and power lines. Meanwhile, southern states are inundated with forecasts for an area of low pressure to develop between Houston and New Orleans on Friday, potentially flooding the Gulf Coast. Forecasters in the Big Easy warned up to 2 inches of rain could fall in the city, while Texans were warned of possible downpours and thunderstorms. Flash flood warnings have been issued for the southeast and eastern parts of the state eastward into the Florida Panhandle. Passengers flying to and from Atlanta should check with their airlines as heavy rain and gusty winds pose a risk of delays, especially the former. The first notable storm of the year is expected to affect a total of about 20 states, from Texas to New England.